Hello beer tubers and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of hobbits. Today, looking at one more beer from Beer from the crazy big ass beer mail that I got. Guys, that was insane. They have so much good stuff in the shop right now. Lots of barrel aged beer, also quite a few sours, but so many barrel aged Imperial Stouts and new Imperial Stouts. And adjunct Imperial Stouts like this one. So check out Beer guys. Link for the web shop is down below. Great stuff. And they ship worldwide. So wherever you are, you should be able to get some. So this, guys, will be fun. This will be the first Jackie O's beer that I review on the channel. They're based in Ohio. So Ohio in the United States. I've tried a good amount of their beer, mainly at MBCC, McKellar's Beer Celebration. And I tried, like, in bottles also their Dark Apparition and the Bourbon Barrel Aged version. They've been available in those bottled formats, those two beers, like the Barrel Aged and Non-Barrel Aged of Dark Apparition. But I never got some to review. I don't know why, actually. I think I just remember it as not being that fond of them because they were boozy or something. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe I'll pick them up because I think they also arrived locally, those two. But I've had some other stuff from them at MBCC, like a walnut and vanilla and coffee version of Dark Apparition and some old ale or barley wine. Quite a few nice beers, but this one sounds really cool. Really had to pick this one up because I love the Mexican style spiced stouts. This, guys, is the Jackie O's Oro Negro, and I also have a bottle of the Bourbon Barrel Aged edition sitting to review, which went like this. That's always sold out from Beer, but they still have the regular one if you want to try it. But this is basically their Oil of Aphrodite, which is an Imperial stout that they do brewed with whoa, that is nice, that little drop there. Brewed with walnuts and Belgian candied sugar. So they took that beer and kind of Mexican-ified it. So it's an Imperial stout brewed with walnuts and the Belgian candied sugar, and then conditioned on cocoa nibs, vanilla beans, oak staves, habanero chilies, and cinnamon sticks. So I really love these types of Mexican-style Imperial stouts. So I really hope this will be good. 10%, my best one so far. I think if we're talking non-barrel aged stuff, is probably Abraxas, because before I'd say Hunahpu, but I had them side by side, and turns out I liked Abraxas the most. But maybe this will be better. We'll find out. So we got the Oro Negro poured, and that is pretty much pitch black. That is a very nice black Imperial stout in the glass. It's got a bit of a ruby tone, but not much. It's just in the very bottom of the glass. That might even be from my fingers or something like that. But a nice tan head on there. Let's check out the aroma on Oro Negro by Jackie O's. Oh, yes, that smells really nice. It's a shame. I should have had Oil of Aphrodite before this. I think they might bottle that, but it would have been fun to try that and then this version. I think the label is similar. Just this is like kind of like an Aztec princess or something, or there's like a temple as well. But that is Oil of Aphrodite. I think that's like just with another woman, I guess, Aphrodite, like the goddess. But it smells really nice. This is so cinnamon forward on the nose right now and chocolatey. This is also the 2017 bottling. Oh yeah, cinnamon, coconut, chocolate, vanilla. Really nice pungent cinnamon aroma. There's a hint of booze underlying, like a bit of this like alcohol, but not too much. Roasted dark malts. But yeah, that cinnamon is just, I love that cinnamon though. Yeah, the booziness, that might even have a slight underlying dark fruit aroma. It is reminding me a bit of something like Abraxas, because Abraxas is also super cinnamon forward. It's maybe less cakey and fudgy though. And like the same with Hunahpu, that's also more like fudgy, maybe not as hefty on the spices, but it still smells fucking great. Let's give Oro Negro a taste. Cheers, guys, and thanks to Beer for the beer. It's really nice. Oh, the habanero is definitely there. It's got a kick of heat. You don't really smell it on the flavor. I remember like some of these stouts, I think it differs if you use like fresh chilies or dried chilies or whatever you do, but sometimes you get like a briny chili flavor. I've gotten that with Mexican Cake a few times by Westbrook, which is also a fucking amazing Mexican style Imperial stout. Not here with this though. It's like pure habanero heat, not the fruitiness of the habanero or anything, but pure habanero heat, and then loads of chocolate and coffee on the aftertaste especially, and then like a front big cinnamon bomb. I was about to talk about the mouthfeel actually. It's like, is it a little bit thin? No, it's actually quite silky. It's not like that sludgy, thick mouthfeel as you get in Hunahpu and also to some extent a Abraxas. But it's like quite creamy coating, pillowy, super slick and silky. It's almost similar in the mouthfeel that you get in some like New England IPAs almost, if you can see it like that. Really nice aftertaste of coffee right now with a nice lingering heat. Like it's got a good kick of heat, but it's not like a heat that's too much or anything. Like some of these crazy chili beers, you can be like, oh, I can't drink it, but the heat is there. It lets you know that it's made with habaneros, which I really like. It's got that Mexican hot chocolate vibe or whatever you'd call it. I think these beers are trying to emulate. This is fucking good. I can't wait to check out the barrel-aged version of this. This is so delicious. The walnuts, however, maybe there is a generic nuttiness, but that is something I might just say because I know it has nuts. So I don't. Maybe they're not really present as with walnuts specifically, but I think that's because of the spices. I'd like to try Olive Aphrodite sometimes just to see how the base beer is for this beer. But this is really nice. Also a bit of the dark fruit, but it's mostly like cakey type flavors. You know, that kind of brownie-esque, chocolatey cake flavor. Some vanilla notes as well in there, like a bit of a vanilla sweetness. But it's not as like dense. Like Abraxas and Hunahpu are like more dense in those flavors. It's quite intense, but it doesn't nail completely that pastry stout, as people call it nowadays, vibe. It's there, but not as full on as some of the others. But it's fucking good stuff. Yeah, this is really nice. Yeah, it's great having some Mexican style Imperial Stout, and I have two Mexican style Imperial Stout, and lots of weird adjuncts Imperial Stouts at the moment. It would be fun to try the Thai edition of Speedway, but this is really nice. Rating wise, I'm like a 96. Really fucking awesome Mexican style Imperial Stout. It's not quite there on the level of Hunahpu and Abraxas, but it's still a freaking treat. Awesome that I get to try this. So really looking forward to try the barrel aged version I have, and I also have the, as I said, another Mexican style stout, the Mexican Imperial Biscotti Mexican cake mix thing. That'll be fun to try as well. But this is great stuff, guys. If you had a chance to try the Jackie O's Oro Negro, definitely let me know what you thought of it. I think this is damn good stuff. What's your favorite Mexican style Imperial Stout? As I said, mine is probably Abraxas. If we're not talking barrel aged is probably double barrel aged Hunahpu. That was insane, but that's, you know, impossible to get nowadays, I guess. But really good stuff. So let me know. And thanks a ton to Brewed for the beer. And as always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I want to say cheers and some delicious Mexican style pastry stout. And see you guys in another beer review.